using this. Florida is big for this, man. Florida's big for this. They've seen a rise in old folks, senior citizens, living it up and smoking pot more.
Each night, our Eye on America takes a look at the country. And tonight, we focus on one way it has changed. When the baby boom generation was coming of age, marijuana use was against the law. Well, now, in much of America, it's legal. And as Jim Axelrod reports, some boomers are making up for lost time.
Don Searles is going to a party and doesn't want to show up empty-handed.
Now, son, in goes peanuts.
So he's making peanut brittle using an old family recipe with a modern-day twist.
But now you got a new ingredient.
Yeah, we added the marijuana, yeah.
The party Don's attending is an old-school pot party. Although this one has a new wrinkle. It's at the Trilogy Retirement Community, an hour east of San Francisco.
Wow. Retirees getting high. Woo! You guys listen. Yo. Whoa. You know, why not? Why not for them? See, y'all thinking that y'all going to hell for smoking a plant. That's the problem with most of you religious folks. Them jokers, they know they about to exit out pretty soon. They 70, 80 years old. They like, hey, hell is legal. Pass the bud. Put on some Snoop. Why not? Why not? Y'all want to come down and bash them and judge them and kick them in the butt and be like, these guys living their best life. Their life is done. They're like, hey, listen, they not about to do any type of things as young folks is doing. We just gonna smoke and chill. Their arthritis needs to be taken care of. They may be dealing with some areas of dementia. They may be like forgetting some stuff. They may have some pain somewhere. They chilling.
Golf course has a new competitor for popularity.
This is the old style of rolling a joint.
Cannabis. Gail Crawley, the host of the party, is 74 and not at all surprised by some new numbers. Between 2021 and 2023, cannabis use among Americans 65 and older went up 46%.
Does that surprise you at all?
No,
Why not?
because cannabis is a good solution to a lot of medicinal issues.
And with cannabis now legal in 40 states for medical use and 24 for recreational, the stigma is gone.
I've never smoked a cigarette, a joint.
When it comes to his cannabis, Stephen Clark is strictly an edibles guy.
You're a cannabis guy. What is it about cannabis that you're drawn to?
That it does work on PTSD, pain issues, relaxation issues, brain disorders.
Homeboy flying high on a kite. Look at him. And I ain't mad at you too, man. I ain't mad.
Heart disease.
That's his experience, but some medical professionals think differently.
If they are smoking marijuana, we can be pretty confident that they're harming their cardiovascular system.
Professor Matt Springer at UC San Francisco has a warning. The active ingredient in marijuana may carry health risks no matter how seniors get it. Smoking it, gummies, even peanut brittle.
For people who get their THC through edibles, what does your study suggest?
It suggests that they might be having an adverse, a harmful effect on their cardiovascular system. If they're eating THC, they're not without risk.
But don't talk to Don Searles about risk. 5 years after a motorcycle accident left him with chronic pain. He needs something.
So there's a new study out. It shows a connection between cannabis use and cardiovascular disease.
It doesn't surprise me. I go to my doctor and he says, geez, quit drinking milk. Stay away from the sugar. You know, what isn't bad for you nowadays?
But despite the warnings,
he's not lying. And like every single thing, if you noticed, there's always a report saying that. They'll say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Then you'll get another report that says that apple doesn't keep the doctor away. Matter of fact, the apple harms you because the fiber, it's just, it's useless. I've heard apples are useless. It doesn't have any effect on it. There's no nutritional value. Broccoli, I've heard broccoli being no nutritional value. And I recently learned that broccoli has protein in it, and which I didn't know. Listen, y'all can bash me. So, if you knew broccoli had protein in it, leave a comment and let me know. I didn't know. But there's always a counter argument, is my point. There's always a counter argument for the benefit argument. Always. I kind of low key believe that it's designed to keep you in a place of turmoil, like a tug of war on the inside. Like, oh, it's not good. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, it's like this, that. And it's been around for so freaking long. I haven't seen one person with an obituary that said he died because of cannabis use. I haven't seen any obituaries, and maybe you may know of it. Enlighten me. Oh, he had lung disease because he was smoking cannabis. Have you seen that? I don't. I've seen lung disease from tobacco, freaking cigarettes, all the chemicals they put in that joint. I've seen liver rot and liver disease from alcohol, all the freaking high, not even. And when they say alcohol, they're not even talking about wine. They're talking about heavy alcohol. But I haven't seen that yet for cannabis. And cannabis is not new. What? It's been around since we've known of, since the early 1900s? If I'm smoking as far as in it, right? Since the early 1900s, 1930s. But boy. There's more going on here. And there's always been more going on. So the cannabis users are always bringing and drawing attention to the fact that it's a conspiracy. And you know how it is. A conspiracy. But Trump's on a mission. I think he's going to do it. It may be today. We may see it at the end of the day. Who knows? But if we don't, we'll definitely probably see it with this week sometime. And I think it needs to be like that because it's been demonized enough, and there's so much stuff out here actually killing people. Nobody's died off of that stuff. So much stuff out here killing people that it's a shame. They need to focus on that and take their arm off of this. But the need to be in control. I'm all right. I get it. I need to be in control. But education over control is always the best. Is always the best.
These seniors are happy just the way they are, high and retiring. For Eye on America, I'm Jim Axelrod in Rio Vista, California.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I add balance to this all the time, man, because walking around high all the time I don't think that's where you want to be. There's a lot of stuff you need to get done with life. Productivity is very important. But for their case, dude, let them live it up. Stop it.